Hey everybody, this is Matt Bergman. And so maybe it's the very beginning of the school year for you and you want to create your own custom Google Classroom header. So you can see this classroom header right up here and you can select a theme and it allows you to do that. But what if you wanted to create your own by uploading a photo? Well, you could go to Photos and select one from your computer or your device. And what will end up happening a lot of times is this. It sort of gets all discombobulated where instead of fresh faces, you just have eyes and teeth. So how can we fix this so that we can have a custom header at the top of our screen? Well, one of the tools that you can use is you could use Google Slides. Now, you may not think that Google Slides would be a great tool to use, but it is awesome in creating custom headers and other things. So I'm going to go ahead and delete the text boxes right here. And the very first thing that I'm going to need to change is I'm going to need to change the page setup. So I'm going to go to File and Page Setup. When I do that, it's by default a 16 by 9. Now, I'm going to custom this and I'm going to change it to pixels. Now, a lot of the research that I've been doing actually says that the dimensions best for something like this are about a 1600 by about 400. Okay, so that's pretty common here for using a header in Google Classroom. As you can see, it kind of stretches it out for you, and now you can design this. So some things you may want to consider is maybe changing the background color. So I'm going to change the background color right there, and then inserting your pictures into this slide. So I'm going to go here and upload from my computer that same exact picture. Now you'll see that this picture doesn't take up a lot of space on this particular canvas. One of the things you could do, there's a couple things you could do, is you could take a panoramic type of shot, or you could take a landscape type of shot and stretch it out if you'd want. I've seen a lot of classes maybe go out in a field and have the kids out all spaced out in a field and do something like that. That's one thing. Or perhaps what you could do is create sort of like a collage. So you'll see I added a picture right here. If I wanted to, I could delete some of the spacing here and kind of stretch it out just a tad bit if we wanted to stretch it out even more. All right, I'm going to go right here to insert. I have another picture that I'm going to upload as well. And so here it is. And as you can see, it is small. So what I should possibly consider doing is cropping it down. So I'm going to crop this down. There we go. And I'm going to then stretch it out. So as you can see, I'm stretching it out. So I may want to add another picture over off here to the side. But for right now, I'm just going to move these pictures sort of in the center here. And you do have a ruler to make sure like everything's even if you would like to do that. All right, the next thing I'm going to do is go up to File and I'm going to download. And one of the things that you can do is you can download the current slide that you're on. So this is great if you wanted to create an infographic, some type of note-taking thing. You could do that. There's a lot of different things you could do with this, but I'm going to go to either a JPEG or PNG. I'm going to download this, and now I can go right into Google Classroom. Once I go into Google Classroom, I just upload my photo. I'm going to drag it in because I'm in Chrome, and as you can see, now what I can do is I could stretch this out if I wanted the whole entire thing, or I could just sort of keep it as is. But as you can see, I'm probably want to make some adjustments here. And now I'm going to go ahead and select. Now, if you had all the pictures that you wanted on here, you could actually stretch this out along the way. And as you can see, that's how much it's going to cover. So a pretty cool way of creating a custom theme or class theme or header. I'm going to go ahead and add that in and check this out. It looks a whole lot different and a whole lot better. Now, some people may want to add text, but just realize the name of your class is going to be up here. So I would definitely consider just adding pictures if you're going to do that. Or if you're going to add text, maybe, Mr. Bergman's class 20, 21, 22, just add it down at the bottom. So hopefully that helps and enjoy.